So it's one of the things that kind of goes with the job to a certain degree. So we learn to deal with that. And it's one of the things that we teach the SRA practitioners is how to deal with psychic attacks. But one of those things is actual physical pain. So quite often, one of the most common psychic attacks I've received, or I've had over the years, really, so 20 years, I guess, is what feels like someone's put a pin in your eye. So it's like a sharp pain right in the middle of your eye, to the point that it almost kind of gets you to scream. It's so painful. And then when I look psychically at my etheric field, I actually see something stuck out of my eye. So basically an entity has come into the space and effectively has inserted something into the etheric field right into my eye. And I feel the physical pain of that, almost like a burning pain. And I've had it a lot. And then, of course, etherically, I then remove that, speak to Chen, say, Chen, something's just basically inserted something into my eye. He's like, yep, okay, cleared and removed. And then probably within 10 minutes, pain's gone. There's no pain, and there's no pain ever again. So it's like an attack that kind of doesn't really do much apart from annoy you, but it is quite painful. So that is one of the things. Quite often, again, we see lots of cords and connections. It's a bit like the Matrix film. If you guys have seen the Matrix, you see Neo being unhooked from the Matrix, and he has those big kind of round connections that go into the back of his spine, all the way down his spine, basically into his chakra points. There's like a connection that gets pulled out when he kind of unhooks from the Matrix. And those connections are used to basically assimilate his energy, to control his energy. And I guess in the Matrix concept, they're basically pulling, his etheric essence into the machine, if you like, in whatever way. And we see the same thing. So I see basically from an etheric perspective, these chakra points on the back, these are where entities connect into, and they cause pain. And quite often people have upset stomachs is another thing. So occasionally with psychic attacks, you end up, spending half a day on the toilet basically, because things are just kind of going in one end, coming out the other very quickly. So even though that could be sort of seen to be anxiety or anxiety-based problems, quite often entity attachments cause those sorts of things. So yeah, Vicky, to answer the question in a kind of bullet point summary is yes, basically entity attachments do cause physical pain for sure.